I'm feeling beyond excited right now. Lots of emotions, lots of butterflies, lots of giddiness, and just genuine love and excitement.
I'm excited. I'm not really nervous. I thought I would be, but yeah.
I've known Caressa Miles for over 8 years now. We've been best friends the whole time and romantic partners for 3 of those years.
We met in college at Ball State, and I think we played Cards Against Humanity, and he was really quiet. And I was like, I like this kid.
Shortly after meeting her, I knew that she'd be around for the long haul. My favorite things about my wife-to-be are her sensitivity to all living things and creatures, her respect for everyone, and her ability to see the best thing in everything.
He's the most attentive person that I have ever met. He's always sensitive to my needs, and I like that he is intellectual and always pushing myself to really curate what I intake, media-wise, like books and TV shows, and just continues to help me grow as a person.
Well, Caressa, I really wish that you could have helped me tie my ascot today, because that was a disaster. But I think it looks good now. I hope your morning and day was good. I missed you last night, and I love you to the moon and back. I can't wait to marry you.
I love you, and I can't wait to do this with you. It's been a pleasure growing with you the past 8 years, and I really like who I am because you're in my life, and I really like you, who you are. So let's do this.
Welcome, family and friends. We are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the marriage of Colton and Caressa. This is not the beginning of a new relationship, but an acknowledgement of the next chapter in their lives together. Colton and Caressa have spent years getting to know each other, and now they bear witness to what the relationship has become. Today, we'll affirm this bond formally and publicly. Without that love, today would be far less joyous. There are two kinds of family: the family you are born into and the family you choose through friendship and partnership. In honor of their love they feel toward the important people in their lives, Colton and Caressa invite these special individuals to place a flower in the vase to symbolize the love they felt all their lives from their parents and grandparents. As each of them adds their flower, it will create a new and fuller garden.
Caressa, 8 years ago when we met, I made a vow to myself. I vowed that I would not let myself fall with you. As we both know now, that proved to be the most difficult thing imaginable. Over the course of the next several years, we began to grow and nurture the greatest friendship that I have ever known. At that time, it was not always easy to see what was happening. There were lots of distractions and changes going on at that point in our lives. During those years, you had become as much a part of my life as breathing. I can't believe it took me nearly 5 years to realize that when I thought I was hanging out with my friend Kessie, I was actually laying the foundation for a love that would last a lifetime. Caressa, you're the love of my life. To see how far you have come in such a short time is truly incredible. I love you to the moon and back.
I don't know if I believe in love at first sight.
At least not in the she caught your eye across a crowded ballroom kind of way. But I will say that I knew as soon as we met that our connection was something out of the ordinary. We did everything together within the first 2 weeks of meeting. And I remember thinking, this one will be my best friend. I'm clinging on to this one for as long as he'll let me. So Colt, I vow to walk with you hand in hand through the rest of our lives, trusting you to lead when you know best, and knowing you trust me when it's my turn. Whatever souls are made of, yours and mine are the same stuff. Throughout the years, we've grown together, and I know that I'm a better person because of it. Growing with you has been the most rewarding thing I've ever done. I knew when we met that you'd be in my life for the rest of it. Committing my lifetime to you is the easiest decision I've ever made. I love you.
Do you, Colton, take Caressa to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, in sickness and health, in good times and bad, for richer and poorer, keeping yourself unto her as for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you, Caressa, take Colton to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, in sickness and health, in good times and bad, for richer and poorer, keeping yourself unto him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Before these witnesses, you have pledged to join in marriage. You have now sealed this pledge with your wedding rings. By the authority invested in me by the great state of Ohio, I now pronounce you married. You may kiss the bride. Friends and family, I now introduce you to Mr. and Mrs. Colton and Caressa Wilson.
I met both Colton and Kessie about 7 years ago. Jack invited them over to my house to do what we do best, make music and make fun of each other. And outside of being nothing short of a genius with the guitar, the first thing I picked up on was that Colton was madly in love with Kessie. Because really, I just wanted to tell you guys that I'm consistently humbled by both of you. You treat me like a brother, and you treat me like family. I hope you guys know that I'll always consider you part of mine.
Alright, Kessie told me I had to keep this short and sweet because she wants to dance. And so, their wedding gift has been lovingly created with Colton in mind on how to handle living and being with Kessie 100% of the time. When I was 2 and Kessie was 4, we were playing with some little horses, and she decided it would be a good idea to cut off part of my hair and using that as hay for the horses. And so, Colton, for you, this is a helmet to protect your hair. Just in case she starts to get a little creative, the helmet just...
So, I remember back to around the first year of high school to the moment that I knew Kessie Miles and I were actually friends. I don't know how we became such good friends. It just kind of happened. One moment I was nervous about what to get her for her birthday party, and the next moment we were talking about being roommates at Ball State. The most beautiful discovery true friends make is that they can grow separately without growing apart. A little cheesy, I know, but I think it rings true. I have been extremely privileged to see Caressa grow into the person that she is today. It's a special thing to see someone that you love so deeply go through all the trials of life, to watch them figure out their direction in life and to strive for true happiness and then to watch them obtain it. But I want to raise a glass to Caressa, to her courage to always stay true to herself and to know that no happiness is off limits for her. And for Colton as well, just for being Colton. You're a solid guy.
I'm not telling you guys anything you don't already know by saying that these are two of the most intelligent, mature, and downright loving people I've ever met. Cheers to Mr. and Mrs. Colton and Kessie.
Thank you! Congratulations!